Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Joaquin Ramirez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 3.
Travis Hall heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Leading out for the Royals, shortstop, Travis Hall.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game and it's already 1-0.
Mike Moustakas will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Buchholz into the windup. First pitch on the way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner toward short. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Luke Borders will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 1-0 Royals. Edinson Volquez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, you're playing some great baseball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Dustin Pedroia will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really nice games mixed in there.
Volquez is ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Daniel Nava is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
All of a sudden, home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, we got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Mike Napoli will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave one. They still trail 1-0. Travis Vetter will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Melvin Looper will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Salvador Perez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Jordan Boker will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And all three runners on the move here. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And as a result, the run is in to score. It's cut off, so all three runners are in to score.
This is just a mess defensively. I mean, this lets all three runners come in to score. That's a backbreaker right there.
Stepping in now, Travis Hall, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-1. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze. Mike Moustakas will stand in with 4 runs home in the inning already and still nothing in the out column.
Yeah, I don't know quite where you go from here. You need something to break your way, or else this is going to be over early.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Alex Gordon will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and a relay home, and it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Oh!
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Luke Borders will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Nava. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Travis Vetter gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw. A.J. Pierzynski will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Standing in now, Joaquin Ramirez. Into the seats, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Shane Victorino will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just 1 call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Still 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. Melvin Looper is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Buchholz is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. The fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Craig Breslow is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
In now, Jordan Boker has a good changeup. Will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You had to wonder if they were going to keep the sacrifice on with the 2 strikes. You figured they probably would, and sure enough, he gets this one down and moves both runners up 90 feet.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Nava has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Mike Moustakas steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0-for-4 in that ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Dustin Pedroia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. This is skied out toward right. Gordon's after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Daniel Nava digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Alex Gordon is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 35.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Lifted into center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luke
Borders will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Pedroia on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. KC down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0.
leading off the fourth.
David Ortiz is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Mike Napoli is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The catcher, number 40.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and in steps their catcher A.J. Pierzynski. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And that misses 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Travis Vetter heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Melvin Looper steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike one. Driven out to deep left center field. Nava ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there and left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out and left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Joaquin Ramirez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Volquez into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. And Victorino can't time that one as he falls behind here 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Number 5 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And now Volquez up to 77 pitches for his outing so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Xander Bogaerts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Travis Hall makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Skied into straightaway right. Victorino is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Mike Moustakas gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Alex Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. Number 25 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Luke Borders will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Jimmy Thayer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 34, Jimmy Thayer.
Into the box now, Travis Vetter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out to center field. Number 5 is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Jimmy Thayer will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Casey Hawkins will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
75, Casey Hawkins.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Volquez has his sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Dustin Pedroia will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Daniel Nava will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Burke Badenhop will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Melvin Looper digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And this is lined right back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Edgar Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 24, Edgar Rodriguez.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with one away.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
And now the runner's trying for third. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Ramirez takes it in. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Travis Hall stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here. He's been too much of a factor in this game. I wouldn't pitch to him.
Ramirez is there. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City as the lead holds it. Edgar Rodriguez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 24.
David Ortiz will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Volquez has his target. Here's the first pitch. Good heat there from Volquez. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Tap fouled at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. Vetter is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hot shot on the ground is short. Paul fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Paul onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Casey Hawkins will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First offering on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 5 is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1 pitch out to begin the 8th. Alex Gordon will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Jimmy.
Into the box now, Jimmy Thayer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4 irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drives it to deep right field. Victorino racing back, still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
And from the moment this guy showed up in spring training, you just had the sense that he was ticketed to be a real impact player at the big league level. And he provides another long ball here.
Now batting. The first
Stepping in now, Travis Vetter, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Into the box, Melvin Looper. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now batting. Catcher.
In now, Edgar Rodriguez. A ball hit hard to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs. Joaquin Ramirez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hit to first. Vetter is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Shane Victorino ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out, number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs. But, hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
3-1 now. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three and 0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Dustin Pedroia will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Two down, runners at first and second. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Boston after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Junichi Tazawa will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he's set down 1 away. Stepping in, Travis Hall, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman,
Casey Hawkins is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Daniel Nava will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
David Ortiz will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Mike Napoli. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Mike Napoli will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Volquez sets. 0-1 on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is in the air out to right.
Going after it is Gordon.
2 down.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
A.J. Pierzynski will dig in now as perhaps the final man to stand in the way of possible history here tonight.
Yep, one more out and he's going to be in the record books forever. Now, you got to control your emotions and focus right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the verge of a no-hitter, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed, and he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Edinson Volquez. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, but probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. Yeah, he got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't